Here's a little video action from last weekend with the Audi Club Chesapeake region. This is the Toyota Supra from Let's Go Racing. I got to go out there with some of these E36 guys from the CMod class. These guys are on Hoosiers. Their cars are about like 2,700 pounds, maybe about 360 horsepower, full aero, full race cars. This is basically a bolt-on Supra with the VIR high downforce kit, Carceps MCS. You can see it's moving pretty good. It's got a little bit of oversteer in certain situations. We're still dialing out. This is the Hoosier Track Attack Pro. This tire feels really good. I would say comparatively to the AO52 on data in this exact weekend, the tire was showing, data-wise that it's right on par with the AO52, stretched out on an 11-inch wheel. But the feel of the Track Attack Pro really let me push this car outside of my comfort zones. And although the peak G's didn't show on data what an AO52 would do, it felt phenomenal. It felt like the Hoosier I've been driving on for years, and it felt like I could kind of just push this thing where I wanted it to go. So from that perspective, I think the Track Attack Pro is gonna, for anyone that's been on a Hoosier or is used to how a Hoosier feels on the track, how it responds, when it communicates with you, I think it does a really good job of communicating with the driver. The turn-in feels nice and crisp. Both AO52 and Track Attack Pro for the same day. The weather was pretty constant all day long, very long cool down sessions. The AO52 is about 0.2 lateral G higher, although in that situation you get a better feel on the Track Attack Pro of like, okay, I've got grip or I don't, and sometimes it comes down to just how does the car feel, how does the car underneath you feel. I was feeling pretty good in this session. I was gotten down to like a 159 at one point in time. Again, this is a first lap, second lap car only. There's not enough fueling in the car to go more than 2 laps. At this point, I'm in front of the E36s, but they're moving, and as you can see, I'm giving her everything she's got to keep in front of these guys, and that really shows in this video. We're doing a little sliding, but it's all in control, and this is really where, as you push a tire, you want to get to the point where you are very comfortable being in control while out of control. As we catch up to these cup cars, they're on Pirellis. They got all the grip for days. We're going to have a little bit more power to weight bias, to get around them. And you can see we're just waiting. We're just waiting our turn, and now we're getting to go through. These asses really shoot in this car. I'm still debating on what, can I go flat? Can I not? This poor E36 had a brake coming into turn 9. Oops. So sorry about that, boys. So you can just get out in front of them as quick as I can and be like, all right, let me don't hold these boys up. It was super fun to be in a situation like this with Stover and this guy from the CMod group, and having that pressure sometimes really lets you kind of see, all right, I need to stay in front, and go through that, where your progression normally is like, let me build up. You get in a situation kind of like this. We're not racing. This is just an advanced day, but we know who these boys are. And as they say in the past, your quality will ever be known among your enemies before ever you meet them, my friend. And I think in driving, that's something that people forget, is like, man, we're not enemies out there. We're just having fun. And at the end of the day, we're going to come back and have a good time. Don't forget that. Don't lose that in your driving. Everyone around you in the paddock is going to be your friends for a long time, and have fun. Don't forget that. Absolutely. See you guys in the next video. Glad you got to see this, and enjoy.